Through their packaged groceries, supermarkets are a significant source of waste, in particular of plastic. The average European consumer produces about 30 kilograms of plastic per year, two-thirds of which stems from packaged food. This means that switching to waste-free supermarkets could save up to 20 kilograms of plastic per person per year. Impossible? Not according to co-founders Jory Shoemaker and Martin Bijmold of Rotterdam-based startup Peter Pott, the first circular supermarket in the Netherlands. Driven by their own urge to reduce their climate impact and dissatisfied with existing solutions, they founded Peter Pott in late 2019. As they observe, everyone wants less waste, but it is currently too difficult for the average consumer to realize this. Consumers don't want to bring their own pots and packages and fill them in the supermarket, they want convenience. Enter Peter Pott. The first thing to do is add yourself to the waiting list. Having launched in May 2020, Peter Pott served a mere 3,000 customers at the end of 2020. Not because of a lack of demand, there are already 30,000 people on their waiting list. But getting the infrastructure ready and at scale simply takes time. Once you made it to the top of the waiting list, I had to wait for about 7 months. The process is surprisingly simple. You order on their website, pick your delivery date and receive one or more burlap deposit bags filled with deposit glass pots delivered by Dutch Post PostNL's special food delivery service. Once your pots are empty, you collect them in the bags, dirty as explicitly requested by Peter Pott to avoid water spilling, and hand them over to the deliverer with your next delivery. Once returned to Peter Pott, the deposit for the pots and bags is added to your account, which you can use as credit for your next order. That's it, a smart and convenient circular system. On the side of Peter Pott, the system is simple too. They buy their products directly from suppliers in bulk, thereby reducing the amount of waste throughout the entire supply chain. The pots are cleaned in an industrial dishwasher and filled at sheltered workshops, after which they are handed over for delivery. Peter Pott's approach is virtually waste-free. There is no packaging at the consumer side other than the reusable pots and bags, and also in the supply chain they use reusable bulk packaging wherever possible. The primary waste that is left are merely the printed paper labels on the pots. As they proudly claim, by working this way they have already saved 180,000 packaging units in their launching year 2020. The cynic could ask whether all of this is really good for our planet. Sure, there is hardly any waste, but what about the carbon footprint of all the transport of these heavy glass pots? As Peter Pott claims, even when you live in a rural area and your pots are delivered by a non-electric vehicle, the carbon footprint is still lower than if you would buy your groceries from your local supermarket.